my channel, and this is part 3 of the King's love languages. So today we're talking about King of Pentacles. So I think the King of Pentacles love language would be the acts of service. Somebody that cooks, clean, take care of the children, just, the housewife, keeps the house clean, and just very things on a mundane level, or, those types of qualities, whatever sex it is, female, male, whatever type of relationship it is, it just appreciates that in a person that stays clean, that likes to cook, and, just very domesticated, or very ladylike, or very feminine, very classy. The King of Pentacles can be possessive of their loved ones. They can be very possessive of their things. They can be materialistic. They don't like to share their stuff because they like to keep their stuff a certain way. And if you get to it, you're not going to treat it the same way that they would. They can appreciate a person or a partner that is a homebody, a devoted partner, a loyal partner, rather than going out every weekend with their homegirls or friends or whatever. They rather stay home and read by the fireplace, or watching movies and making food and stuff. Like, they could appreciate somebody like that, a homebody. If you feel like you're like I don't think this type of personality is boring, but if you feel like you like the boring type, he's all about it, or she's all about, that homebody, laid back kind of person, because that's what kind of person they are. They like stability. They earth signs. They like stability. Introverted. Somebody that's introverted won't bother them any. Like I said, a homebody, because they're part of them is introverted as well. They think a lot. They like to be to themselves sometimes. They like to be up in their house, and their house is their palace. So they would love a partner that is the same way in that way. They like to live good. They could be cheap about certain things, but other things, they could be very expensive. They have a rich taste in certain things, like eating out. They only want to eat the best, or they only want to drink the best. They want their house to be decorated a certain way. They want things to look a certain way. Shoes, they want to wear the best shoes because they want to be comfortable. They want clothes that fit right, that look right. So if they have to spend a little extra to get that, they will, and they may be cheap about other things. It just depends. It varies on the person. It's always an exception to the rule, but it just varies per person what you're bougie about, So they may be bougie about some things and then cheap about other things. Things for you, they may buy you very nice things, or they could be the type that rather draw you a bath and cook dinner for you. And this person will probably be a really good cook. So they want to show off in that way, and they want to take care of you in that way, which, by feeding you very good food and making you comfortable, and, just being as extravagant as they can in their own way. They can have expensive taste, or they can just be not even so much as spending money, just, it's just a certain way of life, just being classy, keeping things clean, and the bubble baths, and they can give you like a rich experience without spending a lot of money. It can look rich, it can look glamorous without spending a lot of money. Or they could be the type that spends a lot of money, be very expensive, very extravagant with material possessions and things like that. Whining and dining, got the nice cars, buying you the best clothes and bags and stuff like that. But if they don't have it like that, and they still got that King of Pentacles energy, male or female, they're going to cook very well for you. They're going to buy the best ingredients and cook for you at home. They're going to take their time and they make sure that food tastes real good, and then they're going to present it on the plate. They're going to make it very presentable, so it's not always about money. Like the King of Pentacles can manifest in a lot of different ways, but it's going to be very tasteful, and I don't know, luxurious. I don't know, I can't find a word for it right now, but yeah. So in a reading, if this card comes up for the person that you're talking about, if this card comes up for a person that you're talking about, most likely this person takes you seriously. Like, I like earth signs. I like the King of Pentacles, because they're very down to earth and they're serious and they are long-term people and very loyal. So when this card comes up, this person wants a long-term commitment with you. They want a relationship. They want a family. They want to get married. They want the house, And really, anytime you're asking a relationship question and a king comes up, this person wants to be in your life for the long term. Either way, any king that comes up. But since we're talking about the King of Pentacles or the suit of Pentacles is about long term and longevity. And it's about wealth in the family and marriage. So when this comes up, if this person comes up as a card for you or a love interest, this person is serious about you. So this is a good sign. You want to see this king come up in your love relationship. If you really want to be with this person, this is a very good sign. But also on the negative side, this could be a materialistic person that only cares about money. And if you have money and this card is upside down, he may just be with you for the material reasons or superficial reasons. If this card is surrounded by around some negative cards or some darker cards, or if it's upside down, that could be the negative manifestation of it. Also, he may not be, the King of Pentacles may not be the most affectionate, but he shows his love in the things that he does for you. So going back to acts of service, he may not be kissy and all over you all the time, but if you're sick, he's worried about your well-being. He wants you well. Have you ate today? Are you hungry? Have you taken your medicine? Like he takes good care of you physically, emotionally, your health-wise as well. Like the Pentacles, the suit of Pentacles that comes up, it can be health cards. It can point to like health type of situations. Trying to think what else. Yeah, those are the biggest things. Those are the main things I wanted to hit on about the King of Pentacles. I made a list because I didn't want to forget anything, and I hit everything on my list. But I like the King of Pentacles when it's in a positive position as a love interest. That is a very good sign, as opposed to Knight of Swords or any of the knights can be real flighty. Or the King of Swords. he can be kind of cold. So either way, I like earth signs. I have Taurus in my 7th house, if you know what that means. So of course, I like earth signs. I like the stability. I like being taken care of, physically, mentally, financially. I like being pampered. I like all that. So when you find you a good earth sign person, or that King of Pentacles, if he's in a good way, in a positive position, he can be all that for you. Like, he can take care of you in every kind of way. Like, this is the guy. Even more so than the water sign guy. You know, because the King of Cups, he can be all love and affection, but he might not know how to handle his money or be a businessman, or, you know, he might not be responsible with finances. But the King of Pentacles, he's more so, and it's always an exception. King of Pentacles more so is more financially stable. He's more responsible with his money. Just think Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Like, in my experience with earth sign men, like the Virgo I was with, I mean, he had his shit together. He was a single father, and he had his shit together. You know, he stood on his own 2 feet. He took care of his kids. He did whatever he had to do. And then he was very organized. Very organized. He's very smart, you know, very classy. You know, I liked him, but he was just a little too old for me. But that was my experience with the Virgo man. Capricorn, all about business. All about business. He had his moments where he was a jerk, but he was very goal driven, and I like that about him. Very ambitious. Taurus guy. Like I said, it's an exception to to everything. I mean, he was a nice guy. He was laid back. He was that homebody. Like, I could depend on him to be home all the time. He had his way of getting money, but he was a little. He lacked a certain type of ambition that I wanted at that time. I was younger. But he was somebody I could have counted on. He would have always been there, you know. So, earth sign men for you. Anyways, I like earth signs. I feel like it's a good sign if he comes up in your readings. That's all I have for this video. Hopefully it helped you. Tell me your experience of the earth sign, of being with the earth sign person, or your experience with the King of Pentacles. Yeah, so that's all I have. I'll check you again in the next video. Bye.